sideline, their head coach, Raheem Morris. His guys looking to finish out strong. 2 wins away from a perfect regular season. Across from him, the Saints head coach, Kellen Moore. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go here in New Orleans. On the return is Trey Palmer. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
On second down, Penix. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards.
Still 3rd down.
Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. From the gun, it's Penix. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. It is a gain of 16. They get the 3rd down conversion by about a yard.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Plant, it's Penix. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. That's caught downfield by Tucker. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
He'll buy time left. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Flags come in. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line.
Still 1st down.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. Ooh, well, now you see it, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. Another run here for Robinson. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
Falcons 7, Saints nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
First down run picks up 8, so now it's 2nd and a couple. Tight end going in motion here. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
52 Bulls, ready, go. Ready.
They're going to go, and it's Rattler. Look at him go. Still going. And he is going to have a Saints first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Down at the 12. It's ready, 1st and 10.
33.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. He finds Austin with the grab. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On the zone read, they hand it to Warren. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
At the 6-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on, set.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. That one taken in. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. It's up and good. The Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Complete. Former 1st-round pick Drake London with the catch. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Offense. Still 2nd down. Got ready. Here we go.
on second down. Here's Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now Penix. And off the deflection, it is taken in. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
Let's go.
They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on fourth down.
Is a turnover on down.
Here we go, set. Yellow, foot, ready.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Ready.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To throw on second down is Rattler. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with first and 10.
Yellow, lining. Set.
On the handoff, this is one. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 31, here is second down and 7. To throw is Rattler. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Jalen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And that'll set up fourth down. His kick is good. And the Saints will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And he comes into these final couple of games as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. On play action, Penix. Look wide, get this one complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From 29, here's second and 7. They'll go play action now with Penix. Left side in the hands of the London. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 5. We're going to go play action with Penix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. What I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
On third down, Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Robinson, a first down, and more. And he'll get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are on top. It's 14-10.
Saints 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Check pitch. 52 blue. Ready?
He'll start this on the ground with Warren. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Warren. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Check right. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow.
Once again, it's Warren. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Here comes the jet sweep, and that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
52 blue.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Asante Samuel that time, all over him in coverage.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Room to run past the 30. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Oh, he's got And they finally get to him inside the 10-yard line. But the yellow flag is out. And this one might be coming back.
Still first down.
From the gun, it's Penix. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
Brings up second down at the Saints' 46-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
To throw again, it's Penix. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Again, it's Penix. Rolling to the left. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score! Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
On is Koo for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13.
Beautiful drive.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Down. Red, 30.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. Off play action, it's Rattler. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. Second down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Set. Yep, set, cut. Set.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Quick throw, slam, caught by Johnston. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. And that one bounces misses off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Saints are back within 5.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Santa Clara, the Niners at home to take on the Rams in the NFC West. And it's Puka Nacua. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. 56 yards, touchdown. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Joe Burrow. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Eagles. And this is the running back. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Eagles walk it off. They win in overtime. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Saints offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10.
Ready. And cycle. Here we go. Back. Ready.
A play fake. Now, Rattler. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, New Orleans.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Here's Warren. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Still 1st down. Ready.
Out of the gun, Rattler. He'll get that to Jalen Warren.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 2. On second down, Warren. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first and 10, it's Warren. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
7-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
So, from the 37, here's second down and a yard.
Down. Blue check.
Play fake, and now it's Rattler. Shaheed with the catch. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. That time they got the big tackle. Taliesin Fuaga.
Here we go.
Shaheed in motion. On play action, Rattler. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
We talk so much about this guy's arm talent, Mike, but really one of his most underrated attributes is his strength in the pocket. He is not an easy quarterback to get to the ground. It took 3 tries. He avoided 2, but the third guy was able to bring him down for the sack.
Okay, ready?
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Black, ready, go. Ready.
From the gun, here's Rattler. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. Back deep, Trey Palmer. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. To throw is Penix. Short throw taken in by Disley. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Now Penix to throw on second down. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Middle, he's got Tucker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 3. Penix going to throw again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
And the Falcons
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. I mean, we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Falcons.
A give up the middle to Algier. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
19, Tiger, 19.
On second down, here's Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the gun, here is Penix. He gets this one to Tucker. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They'll try to throw it with Penix. That's taken in, and they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. First and goal coming up. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Now it is first and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Quick throw here is complete. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check out.
Here's a toss left side for Robinson. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. His big game continues. His third touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
Saints 16,
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. There's Kellen Moore, the head coach of the Saints. His guys heading back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down.
Down.
Here's Rattler. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? They get Eric McCoy, the center, on that one.
Let's go now. Black, 90, ready.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
Check right.
Here's a handoff to Waller. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Third and long, and here is Rattler. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints lining up in punt formation, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Throwing now, Penix on first down. And it's left side and caught by Flowers. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Penix. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
13-yard line.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Plant. It's Penix. This one caught before. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Another really nice throw right there. And as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Handoff, it's Algier. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is 1st and goal.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Penix now off the bootleg. And he's in. Touchdown Atlanta. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Saints 16.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. Things not looking good. But see if they can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shaheed in motion. Throwing on first down, it's Rattler. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing now is Rattler. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Putting the tight end in motion. On 3rd and 2, it's Rattler. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. James Pierce in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43.
Out of the gun, Rattler. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Come on, set. Hut, go. Set, hut.
They're going for it. Here's Rattler. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
They'll work the middle here with Algier. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Looking to throw, it's Penix. That one caught by Tucker. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Take up.
On the toss, it's Robinson. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
19 more yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and goal, Atlanta.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
One more time, it's Robinson. Stopped at the 6, and that sets up third and goal.
6-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain, and now it's fourth and goal.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They move to 16-0 on the year. They have a chance next Sunday to become the first team to finish a regular season 17-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.